Sonia, who is a mother of three, was busy on her Sunday activity. Around 11 a.m. in the morning, she got a call from Paytm executive mentioning her KYC Know Your Customer is not being updated. And if not done today, then her Paytm account will be blocked within 24 hours. Actually, couple of days back, she had got a SMS and a call from same person about updating her KYC. Seeing the urgency, she thought, let me complete the task and got busy engaging over a conversation with the executive Raul Sharma. She was asked to open a website like paytm.quickaccess.com and was asked to type her Paytm username and password. After asking some basic information, she was informed that a financial transaction need to be authenticated, for which a ₹1 will be deducted from the registered bank or credit card. She happened to key in OTP which she got for ₹1. Again during the conversation, and another OTP she received which was for ₹50,000. Then she got alert and understood something is not right. That is when I got a call as one of her friend and a technology expert about what had just happened. When I understood incident, then it was clear that the hacker, a cheater or a fraud, got access to her Paytm account through the website which he had created to cheat people. Through this website, which Sonia happened to open from her mobile, the hacker was able to get access to her Paytm account and was able to see her balance, got information of registered bank account and credit card. When I asked her to check Paytm transaction or passbook, it was too late to know that the available balance of ₹12,000 was already being transferred to some unknown person. Our balance of Paytm was 0. She also updated me that she is getting message from both the registered credit cards with OTP for ₹50,000, and this fraud is calling her continuously asking her to type the OTP in Paytm. If she had entered the OTP in Paytm, then the fraud would have easily withdrawn the fund from her compromised account. I told her to calm down and immediately change the Paytm password and call the credit card helpline and immediately block both the cards and change her bank account password. Hello friends, I am Dr. R.M. Sudhakar, a Technopreneur, better known and described through my specialization as REST. This stands for Researcher, Entrepreneur, Spiritualist and Technologist. It is really my privilege to address you on some of the important precaution and care you need to take towards being safe and not being a victim of such calls or compromising on the security of your technology gadgets. Also, I sincerely thank you for the interest to know about the subject and listening to this video. I shall share with you the learnings from Sonia's incident, do's and don'ts that we all need to take care so that we do not become the next victim of these fraudsters. Let's learn from this incident. When some unknown person calls you, that means they would have done their homework. They would have collected possible details about you, like your gender, which place you belong to, and any other things that they can get their hands over the internet. It can be from social media and also from their own fraudster collected data. What we can make out is that they always create a sense of urgency, like account will be blocked, act fast. Instead of opening Paytm app, she fell to the trap of fraudster through opening an unknown website from her phone. Actually, she had updated her KYC, Know Your Customer, few months back. As Paytm do not ask anyone to give the details, they will ask them to go to any of their associate or a shop or a physical store. But still she got fooled over this. In credit card transactions, there is always way for you to inform any fraudulent transaction and chances of you getting this fund back. If you notice, in every OTP message, there shall be instruction mentioning, please do not share it with anyone. Bank will never call to verify OTP or passwords. Also, if any unauthorized transaction happens, in every message of credit card, there shall be a message which says, if the transaction wasn't done by you, then call so and so number, means act. But see the intelligence of these frauds. When you transfer funds from credit cards of bank account to your own account like Paytm or other UPI linked applications, credit cards in no way can help you in getting the fund back, as it is your own personal transaction. Paytm support in fraudulent transaction is limited. However, there is an option for you to raise a support ticket or request for wrong transaction, and Paytm will contact the recipient within 3 days, and if the receipt party agrees it as a wrong transaction, then the amount can be reversed, provided the other party has the balance. But the money which is transferred or the professional frauds will not agree to repay. This is the next level of intelligence these fraudsters have worked through. This is not just for Paytm, it can be for any other financial application as well. I happen to do further research on this. The sad part is, once you fall into such trap, hardly you shall get help from anybody, except feeling that you have been cheated or feeling down on what had just happened to you. Even police department can't be of much help, because there are several such open cases like this which is unresolved, as these fraudsters operate in a different way. The police took the route of alerting public in general. Also, banks and other financial institutions repeatedly send you a message that we don't ask you OTP and don't get into the trap of fraudsters. Also, this video is one step towards awareness. In 2018, Mumbai police created a campaign as "Be safe, not sorry." And don't share your ATM card number, OTP, CVV PIN, password with anyone. This is the kind of messages they started giving. And there's very good examples or a short video that they created. In one such video, it is like this. A busy man who is watching cricket gets a call mentioning that have you done the recent transaction, and for so and so reason the card is being blocked. And we need you to give some information so that it can be activated. And this gentleman happens to give you the other person, an unknown caller, the details about the ATM PIN, ATM card details, and even he goes up to the level of giving the OTP. This is when police alerts that who asked you to share all this information? How can you know the other person is a genuine or not? And even Ajay Devgan endorses on this. This is another good example where senior citizen is being cheated. Here, one of the senior citizen gets a call mentioning that they are calling from so and so bank, and you have been our loyal customer and you have been selected for an international trip, and with whom would you like to go with? And this man is very happy to say that I would like to go with my wife. So the other lady gets all the information we need your PAN details and other information so that we can book the international travel, and you'll get some code, and they take the OTP and they take up the complete money that he had in the bank account. This is really sad to know, and this kind of things has really happened. If you look at in Sonia's case, none of this happened. It was an other way. So the frauds are more intelligent, and they are upgrading themselves every time and finding out a new way. So be alert. Now let's know how to be alert and some of the don'ts. This is how it happens. The call usually will be from an opposite sex. They use human psychology and weakness. So don't be carried over or being kind to opposite sex, especially to the unknown call. Do not entertain any unauthenticated SMS. The one which Sonia had received is clear sign of fraud. The number is not a toll free, and it can be any random number. And the SMS is from unknown source, but not a registered marketing shortcode. Do not for any reason open unknown website or URL, though it may sound genuine. Because this is the gateway for them to enter into your gadget and access all that they need. As it happened in Sonia's case, the fraudster was able to get complete control of her mobile. This is called as remote login. Also, do not install any mobile apps through APK, that means which is not from Play Store or App Store. Even from Play Store or App Store, install only genuine apps. This you can make out through the app rating, and once you are convinced that this is a good product or an app to install. Also, be cautious before entering your confidential data like date of birth, PAN, Aadhaar, and any other information. Even if you have to do, make sure you are entering it in a genuine site and which is secured like HTTPS sites. Here are some of the do's. Any unknown calls, do not respond immediately. If you are busy, give them a call back after you do some groundwork. that is making out the person who called is really the one whom is claiming from. Best way is using call recognition app or Google, because there shall be some data out there. In the case of Sonia, the moment I checked on Truecaller, what I got to know is that it is a spam number. Having Truecaller in my friend's phone would have been worth a lot, and she could have been saved from this cheating. Remove any credit card that is being added in any financial applications for easy transaction. Sonia had to block 2 credit cards which was registered, as those information was being taken by the frauds. In some credit card, there is a feature like activate the card only when needed or when you want to do the transaction. This is really a wonderful feature. It shall be great if all credit companies give such features so that the credit card can be activated only when it is needed and we know why we are going to use it. Here are a few more quick tips and action items I would like to share. Have operating system and important apps updated regularly. iPhone scores better in security features. Always use 2 or multi-factor authentication. And do not use same password everywhere. Be cautious when you are sharing your personal information. Have security and privacy settings enabled and configured properly. Be careful with what you put on social media and whom you are having in your network. Have only the required app and softwares. Also, do not allow apps to access your contact, location, photos if it is not directly relevant to it. And please share this video or the core message to your loved ones, as you don't want them to be the next target for these fraudsters, whose only job is to ruin the happiness of others through playing mind game and exploiting others financially. Especially share to women, senior citizens, students, teens, and those who are an active social media enthusiast who share most of the happenings in their life. Finally, don't entertain any unknown or fraud calls. Thank you very much.